Yo yo yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Funerals Channel today on F125. So the patch was finally out today. Wasn't expecting to be a patch this week. Well, I saw it on the website and all that. It turns out the patch was today. The 1.13 patch for this game on F125. Yeah, so another patch. Didn't see that coming. I'm lucky I checked. I think it was yesterday when I checked it, and it turns out the patch was today. So, okay, wasn't expecting. So yeah, so the 1.13 patch to this game, left on 25. There were a few things needs fixing on there, like fixing track limit warnings to be shown for a single instant. So like we do get a warning, then turns out it was a 2-second penalty when you already done it. You thought it was a first warning, but it turns out it's not. So yeah, it happened a few times when I was doing open lobbies a few times. It was a little bit confusing, but hoping it's all fixed. And if it is fixed, that wouldn't be an issue. So I'll be fine with that. And also other updates as well, including the some liberties like the McLaren, Aston Martin, Sauber on the vehicles. Sports update from that. It's just updated a little bit. And then you got some F2 updates as well, including tyre compounds, Icon time trial leaderboard for F2 2025 doing time trial. Like you try to get the fastest snap time. You can do on F2 as well, so that's great. And then also you got some other fixes as well, including other things as well on there on the website, so like that. So you can check it out on the social media website. You can see all the patch notes from the 1.13 at any time you want, and it might be on the news anyway, so when you go on the game, so if it is on there or not, that's fine to look at. So yeah, so after that update on the patch, just doing a race around Brazil, the first race of the day. At the end of lap 2, I was literally pulling away at this point, so got a good start, and then I managed to jump. The first two were kind of I don't know, I can say disconnected, or didn't know how to accelerate. I don't know didn't know which one is the accelerate button, but it's fine. But I managed to get the inside on the first sector, turn 1 I meant, and then that was it. So I was absolutely running away from there. So yeah, I managed to get out of the DRS zone at the end of the first lap. Not too bad, and also trying to save my EOS a little bit as well at the same time. Just trying to just saving it a little bit. I got about 80% of the EOS, so I was kind of okay with it. Well, it's got up to 90 now, the time I got to the middle sector. So yeah, so I'm pulling away by, I don't know, about a second now, each lap, so from the guys behind. So yeah, so I don't have the quickest time at the moment, but I'll just save my EOS a little bit, so I might try and get the fast lap at the end. Maybe at the end of that, maybe the last lap, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, feeling okay at this stage, feeling good for myself, when I was doing this race. Just trying to, be calm and also try where the braking zone is, turn at the right time, accelerate at the right time, and also avoid track limits as well, and just in case, and also sometimes damage, but it depends if it's on or not, but what I'm doing in these races. So yeah, very good so far. Just controlling the pace now. Looks like I'm definitely the quickest out there. Managed to pull away the guys behind while those guys were battering for the top spot, like top 5 or top 3 or something like that, or even top 10 maybe if they're still going, or something like that. Yeah, so everything's okay. And the guy in second place just managed to get into P2, but he's got a penalty, so that'll be another 2 seconds added to his race time. So that'll gain me another, I say 5 seconds ahead the time if I do finish the race, if it stays like this. So yeah, so It turns out the Williams is very quick, so now I'm not using my battery just yet, but by the time I come to the start 9, I'm not using it just yet, because I know EOS is important, and I'll try to get a good exit at turn 2 and 3, using all the battery, and now this is where I'm using my EOS appointment now, all the way down to turn 4, and I've gone personal best, but it's not the fastest first sector, but I'm going to try again using an orbit here, turn it off, and because I need to save it an orbit through the middle sector, and just trying to be careful with the rotation through the in the middle sector, try to get the turn in, rotation, and make sure I get the accelerator and brake at the right time. Not too bad through there, very nicely, and then using an orbit EOS down the hill, coming towards the end of the middle sector, and make sure I get the braking and turning at the right point. Not too bad. Using all the battery now on the exit. Take the shortest narrow 9, taking the inside 9, taking the narrowest 9, like that, and then that is a victory at Brazil. Yep, not too bad. That was kind of an easy victory for me. I was just controlling the pace from the start, and I managed to pull away from a second at the end of the first lap. And yeah, so I was kind of almost relaxing a little bit, but I was just taking my time anyway. So now we can move on to Spain now for race 2. I am at the front again, so I'm P2 this time. So 5 nights are out and where we go at Spain for this one, and I managed to get a really good start from the pole side. So using all my battery down towards turn 1, got the inside 9, and I managed to just enough to stay ahead at turn 2, and then round turn 3 I was just trying to control the pace from there. So now what I've got to do now is try and run away from the guys behind, like I did in Brazil. Let's see if it works around Spain. Yeah, it feels like being at the front's not too bad, but it's okay changing around a little bit. So I was like, so being at the front twice is not too bad, but something a little bit different for a change. Normally I go at the back, and I normally start from the back, or sometimes like 16th or 17th. Sometimes depends how many people are there. I like to challenge myself a little bit from the back, just try and make my way through the field, and because it's a little bit of chaos and entertaining, and also quite fun as well, and also it's all about awareness, racecraft when you're at the back. Yeah, awareness, racecraft, a little bit of focus when you're at the back. So it's all about racecraft and awareness, really. At the front, well, it's not bad at the front. All you gotta do is control the pace and try get out of the second zone, or just try, and it's all about pace at the front. So I think it's all about pace being at the front, and also try and control your 9s, make sure you brake at the right time, get a good exit as well. Same as like being at the back, but we're at the pace, but it's all about racecraft and awareness, where you try to get through the field and try to find the right opportunities to go for the overtake and all that. Being in the front, it's all about pace and try and control the pace, and also make sure you're not the snowess and all that, because you get a train right behind you. So everything's okay so far. Not doing too bad after 2 laps. So yeah, so I've got a warning there. So first warning of the race, but it was only a tiny margin on the 9. But sometimes it's a bit harsh. But when you're on the 9, but sometimes it's what it is. I'm not angry about it, but I did take the fast lap of the race on that 2. Not too bad. I didn't get the fastest lap in Brazil, but because he was very quick. But yeah, so now I'm just controlling the pace, trying to make sure I have enough EOS before the end of the lap. So now I've got to try to save it in orbit through the middle sector and a tiny bit in the first sector, as much as I can, if I have a chance to stay ahead. So everything's it's close between me and the Williams driver, so we are definitely about 7 or 8 tenths or 6 tenths each other. So yeah, so it's quite close, but he's still got DOS though, so he might be saving his EOS a little bit, while I'm saving a little bit of mine, but not like putting into none or something. I kept mine on medium just to so at least the pace will be up there, so and all that. Getting close to I don't know, he's in the DOS again, so he's a bit further back than he was a lap before. Using a little bit of EOS on the exit of this corner. Only a bit, just to stay ahead. Luckily, managed to stay ahead this time around. So now I can turn it off down halfway down the straight. And that puts me into the lead again on lap 4. Not too bad so far, so now just need to control for another 1 more lap, another 2 more laps, and that should be another victory in the bag for this Vidno to make it 2 out of 2. So yeah, so I'm clearing away from, well, I'm almost out of the DOS zone, but looks like I am now. So I finally got out of the DOS zone from the guy in P2. He's kind of, I think he's made a mistake somewhere, so on the, I don't know, maybe he made a mistake at turn 4 somewhere, so I didn't see it, but maybe he's made a mistake somewhere. So yeah, so now I pull a 2-second gap now from the guys behind. So using a little bit of ERS in the middle sector, just try to pull away a little bit. It turns out it's kind of worked. And then come towards the end of that 4 now, I've got a 2-second gap, so a second advantage from the DRS. So yeah, not too bad. At the end of lap 4, onto the final lap now. Just set the I've gone a little bit faster, personal best, but not the fastest lap. But because the guy in P5's got the fastest lap, so he's very quick at this stage. So yeah, now he's got the fastest lap now. So I'm using a little bit of EOS at the end, but I only got about 50% left on the battery. So yeah, so all I'm gonna do is keep this nice and tidy through the middle and the last sector, and then that should be another victory in the bag around Spain. That makes it 2 out of 2. Yeah, not too bad. Managed to do well at the front, and yeah, also takes time to win a race, but sometimes you can't win them all, but it's not too bad. But 2 wins on the trot is not too bad. Yeah, those 2 got penalties now, so that'll make me I'd say about 9 seconds ahead. If it stays like this, it might be 9 seconds by the time I cross the 9. And as I come towards the end of that 5, that makes 2 out of 2 for the win on myself for this Vidno. To win that Spain very nicely.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Yep, not too bad. 2 out of 2 for this one. So a double victory there. So I'll take that all day. So yeah, so that's for me today for this one. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate a lot. That gave me support, all that. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F125. And check out the patch notes from the website, social media for the 113 for this one. So they came out today or yesterday if you're watching this right now. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys next time. And see you later.